Hi, everyone. Welcome to my weekly live. My name is Julie Gilson, and I'm with stampandgala.com. I have some really cute Halloween projects for you today. I hope you like them, and I hope you enjoy sending treats and cards for Halloween. If you're jumping on, please say hello. Let us know where you're from. And if you're new, let us know that as well so we can give you a warm welcome. And always let me know if you can hear me, okay? Um, so we have two projects, two cards, and you see the little hands sticking out of the cauldron. I think that's so cute. And then I also have this card, and I am going to change this one up just a tiny bit. I'm going to add something from the sample. And then I have this adorable little cauldron with the little handle. So I hope you like these. And before I get started, though, I do want to show you a couple of things. But please, I can't tell if you can hear me. So if somebody can just tell me if they can hear me, I would appreciate it. Okay. I'll just wait a second and see if someone can tell me. Okay, good. I got a yes. Okay, so anyway, I do have a class that sign up ends today. So if you're at all interested, please sign up today. And what it is it's my Country Flowers class to go, and it has 6 cards. So this is different from my Create a la carte. I think these are so pretty. I hope you like them. And the insides are just as pretty as the outsides. Look at that. So, anyway, there are 3 options for this class. Option number 1 includes the bundle, which is the stamp set and the dies. Okay. It also includes a full pack of DSP. It includes a roll of ribbon and a full package of these. Okay, that's a full class to go. It also includes the 6 projects and the PDF. And that is option number 1. Option number 2 is everything except for the bundle. So you do need the bundle to do this. So you may already have it. If not, you can purchase it from yourself if you're a demonstrator, or you can purchase it from me if you're not. And then option number 3 is the PDF alone, and that's already on my blog. So if you're interested in that, you can visit my blog after the video and go to my PDF store. And option number 4 is just for my demonstrators on my team. They get it for free. Okay, so this is the Country Flowers. And then I do a monthly class by subscription, and it is called Create a la carte. And I have my new one posted. You have until the 15th to sign up for this. And this class is using the Seaside Wishes bundle. So we have, oh, they're beautiful. They're watercolored. We have 4 cards right here, and also a really cute 3D item. And I know I need this item. Maybe you do too. I'll have a link for this on my blog from Amazon. And anyway, it's just a magnifying glass with a little light in it. Okay. So with this, you get a full pack of DSP and a roll of ribbon and some rhinestones. And that's delivered for $45. And you can, this is by subscription. It's Create a la carte, and you can drop at any time. Okay. The other thing I wanted to mention is don't forget to use your bonus coupons. If you placed an order last month, you should have received a bonus coupon for $5 for every $50 that you purchase. Those have to be used by the end of August. Okay. You don't want to miss out on those. Okay. So we're going to start off. Here are the cards here today. And what I'm using is the Potions and Spells bundle, which I have here. This is the dies, of course, and then the stamp set. And I'll point it out as I go along. I also, if you notice here, the hands, Those came from the rustic crate. I guess they're supposed to be garden gloves, but I thought they're really cute for Halloween. Okay, and let me see. I used a die from here. Okay, and this is the greetings of the season. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started. I will begin with this one. So I will have to do some embossing as well. Okay, so I'm using Granny Apple Green, and this is 11 by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5.5. Okay, so we'll just set that aside. And then we have some pieces here. This is basic black, and it is 3 5/8 by, wait a minute, 3, that can't be right. It's not. It should be 3 3/8 by 4 5/8. Because if you look here, it's going to be, yep, way too big. So I got to do 3 3/8. I knew by looking at it that I didn't have it right. So yeah, this is right. Okay, so we're going to glue this right down on the card base. Hey, Leah, long time no see. Okay, I got 2 brand new glues going, and they're both already clogged. Oh, there we go. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and put this down, making certain that I got it straight. So if you didn't see it, I have a new video that I did this afternoon at 3 o'clock. It's the unboxing video of the new product. So I love it. Okay, and I have to say, totally honest, I was not that excited when I saw the catalog online. I am more than thrilled after getting all my stuff now. So anyway, you're going to love it. All right, so this is basic white, and this is 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. Hi, Darlene. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of the blending brushes here, and I'm going to take some peach pie, and let me see, get some of that off first, and I'm just going to kind of make it smoky in the background. Okay. This is what I'm adding that I did not have on the sample. All right, I'm going to do the same thing with Granny Apple Green. And just kind of spread it around so you can still see the peach. Okay? All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in this pad. And I have some little star-like things. Okay, but before I do that, I should have stamped this. So let me stamp these first and die cut them. So we have a cat and the books. Adorable. And then this. Okay. So the reason I did that is I want to show them to you stamped, and I die cut them already. But what I want to do is kind of place them on here to see where I need to stamp these little star-like things, okay? Because I don't want it all covered up after I stamp them. So let me take my peach one first, and I'm going to stamp this here. I'm going to stamp it maybe right here. and over here. Okay. Ooh. So let me take the Granny Apple Green. Yes, Lori, it is fun. It is so fun. And let me stamp this right here. I'm going to stamp this one up here because it's seems like I have it in a little different spot. And it's perfect. Okay. I'll leave that. So now what I need to do is bring in my embossing machine. It doesn't look very nice if you emboss first and then stamp. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So you just need the big platform here, and you need the embossing folder, and I'm using the exposed brick. I always put it face down on that line to make sure it's straight. And then I don't even know what you call this gray plate, but that's what you use. So let me get this back out of here. I need a video man, I think. Okay, I can get this off of here. All right, so this is what it looks like now. So I'm going to put it on like that. But before I do that, I'm going to add it to a piece of, this is actually old olive, but I think it looks really good with this. And this comes in a pack with the old olive, berry burst, and just, it looks like dazzling diamonds, if you remember that. So we're just going to put this on here. By the way, thanks for joining me today. Last night, we had a meeting with home office, and I was not here. I had to do a presentation up there in Midland, and it was really fun. It's always fun getting together with some of your Stampin' friends. And sometimes you don't see those people but on, you know, events and trips and things like that. So it's always nice to catch up with them. And I am excited too because I'm finalizing the information. I put this out a while ago on the our next on stage in Raleigh, North Carolina. So I am going to be doing a class there the morning of Thursday, the 13th. We don't start the convention or on stage until 4 o'clock or something like that. So I'm doing something that morning. So watch for that. Okay, so this is going to go on dimensionals. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I'm going to have a class with about, I'm thinking 5 or 6 projects and then a bingo as well. So it should be fun. Oh, great, Lori. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. All right, so far so good. So I did die cut these, so we're going to do some coloring. Let me get a piece of white paper so you don't have to see the background as I'm doing this. It seems so it doesn't distract. How's that? Okay, so I'm going to start off with the cat, and I'm using just Granny Apple Green and basic, not basic gray, smoky slate. I'll just start with the Granny Apple Green, and I'm just going to color his eyes. I think they're so cute in the green. You can, let me see if you could see it. There you go. All right, so we're Stampin' Up put the, let me this one. The shading of the shading spots, I'm using the darker gray, darker smoky slate. I'm just touching it. And then I'll blend it with the light one. Okay. Now one of these is good and one's bad, so I hope I grabbed the right one. Yeah, I think I did. So I'm just gonna go like this. And these markers are great because they blend for you. You normally don't see the lines, so it's kind of nice. I did have a hard time getting a venue for our on stage. I could not believe it in the pricing. And then finally I found something. It was actually the Sheridan. And they said, that's not where it's going to be though. They said, yeah, they have availability and it was going to be $2,500 for the room. And I thought, well, I can swing that with the people I think I'm going to have there. And it'll just be a little bit better than a wash. But then they said they were sending the contract over and then they never did. And I called them and they said, oh, we're really far behind. It'll be a few months before we get that to you. And I'm thinking, no, it's not. You just are waiting for a better offer, knowing that Stampin' Up! Is in town. Maybe they'll get a better offer. So I gave up on them and I went somewhere else. And it's a venue that's not a hotel. It's just like a meeting room type thing that does catering and everything. And although I'm not going to have food because it's a short event, but hey, we'll have fun. All right, so there is the cat. All right, now let me do the books here. So I'm going to start with the dark. Nope, that one's the light. Here's the dark. That's funny because this looks like it's the dark. Maybe I probably put the wrong top on it. Okay, so this is dark granny apple green. So I am just doing the lines there and the outside of the book cover on the other one. And I'm just alternating. Okay, so I'm going to take the light one and just color this in. So if you are a demonstrator and you've seen the catalog, what is your favorite? Or if you got your pre-order? I can tell you mine is the decorative trees. It is beautiful. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to use the peach pie light and dark. So this one, I'm doing the same kind of thing. Okay, and I'm going to fill it in with the light. Doesn't seem like there's a big difference between the light and the dark on this. So I might go back and add a little bit more color on the dark and see if I can get it a little bit of a contrast. You know, I love that one in the Sentimental Christmas. All of those, I love them, but I do love the decorative trees. I love the die cuts on those. And I was pleasantly surprised at the Flora one. And you know, Susie, I wasn't going to get that one, and I did, and I'm so glad I did. Okay, so, oops. Okay, so we're going to put this on here first. So let me get my dimensionals. We're just going to add 2 dimensionals here on the back. Now, if you want these make and takes, please just make sure that you place your order by Sunday using this host code, and I'll send you these for free. All right, so we're going to add a broom too. So this is just going to be flat. It's going to be glued down. So it's going to be just like this. Okay, and I'm going to slide the broomstick, and the broomstick I cut out in smoky slate. I'm not going to glue that down yet. And then I have I'm going to put some dimensionals on here. Hey, Dorothy. Yes, the Season of Elegance is beautiful too. So this is going to go right here, and look how cute the things line up. So I don't want the broomstick landing the same place as that. That's why I'm either going to make it taller or shorter. So I think I'll go taller. All right. That's why I didn't glue it all the way down. It just kind of is funny looking to me if it's the same exact height. Okay. So far so good. So let me get this stuff out of the way. I'm going to grab my rhinestones here. And what I'm going to do, I'm just taking a Sharpie. Now you can use one of your dark smoky slate or basic black, but I use this only because it doesn't tear up my marker. And I'm just coloring them black. So I think everybody has a black Sharpie in their craft room or their house somewhere. And I ran out of the middle ones. I would have liked to have another size, but I'm not going to open another pack just for that. And you always want to color them on here, because see how it gets on the side? You don't want that to get on your project itself. So we're going to just lift this up. I can get it here. I'm going to put one here, one here, and I think I'll add a larger one down here. Okay, so now we're going to take some ribbon and wrap this around. And tie a bow. And one of the keys for doing a really nice bow is making sure the knot is really tight. Okay? Because then it makes the bow pieces really like puff out, and that looks so cute. Okay, so we just need not a dimensional, a glue dot to put this on. You can color this ribbon. You can color it with your Stampin' Blends. You can color it, with the granny apple green or the peach, just to add a little color. But I think it's cute just like this. Now, let me show you the difference. See the difference in the color in the background? Which one do you like better? I bet you like it with the color in the background. Okay, so we're going to stamp, and I think we'll just stamp a cat here in the inside. Now, let me see. How about, and then we'll stamp Happy Halloween too. Okay, but let's do the cat first. Okay, we're going to stamp this down in the corner. Oh, look I got something on it. Let me see. I'll just turn it over. How did I get that on there? I think it's this thing in the side. That's better. I get stuff on my hands all the time, so it's not good. All right, so let me go ahead and add some color in here. So it's amazing, you know, at Hobby Lobby and all of that, they have their Christmas stuff out, which I love because with doing my retreat, all the decorations, for those of you that have been to my retreat, you know that it's really heavily decorated. So it's good that it's already there. Not this one. I think this is the one I used, yeah. And I'm going to use the other side. I can control it better. And these spots that are don't want to go out of the lines. Around the face, it's, you know, there's a lot of things you don't want to go over, like the eyes with the wrong color. So I have a funny story to tell you. It's really not funny. But last night when I got home, we got home around a little after 11, and I am watching my friend's dog, and it's just a little Yorkie. So we, you know, I put her outside to go to the bathroom, and I go out with her because she's tiny and I don't want a coyote or anything to get her. Plus, it's dark out. But I go out with her even during the day. Well, yes, last night when I took her out, she decided to take off. She starts running. She wouldn't come back in. I'm running after her with no shoes on. Then I lost her. She went way down the street in the backyard. There's lots of trees and stuff. I could not find her. I went back in the house and got my shoes on and got a flashlight. Went back out there. I'm yelling for her. It's almost midnight, and I'm sure that neighbors heard me, and she didn't come back. I was paranoid. I called my friend. I was crying because I lost her dog. And anyway, so she said, I go, I don't know what to do. And she goes, well, can you get in the car and just see if you can find her? So I got home, got my car, got the car, and then I went outside again through the back instead of opening the garage. And here she is walking up in the driveway. Oh my God. I was never so happy to see that dog. And I was sick to my stomach. I couldn't sleep. My my neck hurt. I was so stressed out. And oh my gosh. So she went in the cage. So from now on, she's on a leash when she goes outside. So anyway, here is the inside. So we're going to put this together. And I told my friend, I called her back and let her know that I had her. And then today she told me that she has done that before to her husband, and she was gone all night. This little thing only weighs like 2 pounds. Oh my God, you should have seen her. When she came back, she had all this grass on her, and her paws were all wet and dirty, and I had to put her in the sink. And this all happened like at midnight. Can you even imagine? Oh my gosh. And somebody said, oh, this is going to make you want a puppy. You know what? It's going to, no, it's not. I've never been so stressed out in all my life. So I'm not going to glue this down because you can see this from the other side, and I want to make it right. So anyway, this is what it's going to look like. So I hope you like the first project. Okay, so let me move on to the next one. And it is this one right here. Isn't that cool? So let me grab the projects. So I always like to do one landscape and one the portrait way, but these things, they looked better this way, the both in the portrait, so that's what I chose to do. Okay, so I'm gonna fold that over, and then I have a piece of basic black, and the basic black is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Yep, that's correct. So we're gonna put this together. Okay, so we have that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this paper that I did with the other one. So we're going to bring in the sponging, or the brushes, and tap it and tap off. And I like to start down here because if it's darker, like if it gets a round spot, it's going to be covered up. So in fact, you should see what's under that one. I'm going to bring this one in. They have some brewing going on here, don't they? All right. So now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to stamp some of these. So I think I can get these in the right spot. Here. And if not, I can adjust them. Okay. Then we'll bring the peach one in. Okay. All right. So again, I'm going to take this and put it face down on this line here. And I'm just going to run it through the die cutting machine. Okay, so I have another piece of the glitter paper, and honestly, I would cut something out of here in the center just to make more use of this paper. If I was doing this not on camera, I should say. All right, and you do want to use glue on this because the Stamp and Seal and the old snail, it won't hold on glitter. Okay, I'm just going to trim this down just a tiny bit. Yes, those are the colors. This paper right here, though, the glitter paper, is actually old olive, but it's fine. And in the new catalog, there is granny apple green. But this is fine. What did I do with my dimensionals? Here they are. Okay, bring this back in. Make sure it's right side up. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. See, this even came off here. Okay. All right, so we're going to do some stamping. Okay, we're going to stamp the cauldron. Okay, we're also going to stamp the bubbles. Unfortunately, the bubbles, they don't have die cut. And also the crow. Okay, so we're going to, I die cut the crow and the cauldron. So let's color those up first. So I'm going to take the dark. You know, it's so funny because I cannot believe how much of a difference I like the new catalog compared to seeing it online. I don't like to talk negatively at all, but I did not like it. In fact, the words that I used were, I was very underwhelmed. But I'm telling you, I have a change of heart. Again, this is this dark smoky slate. You know what? I think it would, Nancy. Try a little bit in the corner and see what you think. Okay, got most of the dark on here. All right, so then I'm just going to follow up with the light. Let me know how it works out. It's just crazy how the difference. Okay, I have the wrong one. It's dying on me here. They both are kind of dying now. But we'll get through this, I hope. Let me see if the other side is better. Yeah, I think so. Oops. Normally I wouldn't color like this, but I'm trying to get it done before all the ink dries out on me. And I can fix it with a new one. Trying to get as much of it covered as possible. Okay. You watch, I'll make it look good. And like I said, it just blends together nicely. Glad I don't have to color another one of these. Okay, that's good. All right. I do, however, have to color the bird, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to take the dark one and I'm going to do the feathers, like the top of the bird, kind of, or the crow, I should say. I think I use my blends, the lighter ones, more, no matter what color they are. Okay, so now I'm just going to see, now this is working okay because it's a smaller spot. You can't tell. Okay, so then I'm going to take the dark peach pie and add on the beak. And what do you call this? Is it the talons? Okay, so I got that. Put those two aside. I did die cut. This I thought was the handle for the cauldron. And then I die cut the hands from the rustic crate. So now I'm going to color the bubbles. And I only have to color, I'm not doing them all because I fussy cut this. Okay. So let me get the dark. All right. Is this one the light? Yep. Do the light here. I think it looks really good with the contrasting colors here. Light and dark. And this one is light. Light. And the rest of them are, let me see, the light peach pie. Seems weird. It doesn't seem like a Friday to me today. Okay, so now we're going to cut this out. Just fussy cut it. So I'm going to go around here. I wish this had a die, but it does not. If you did not check out my video of the unboxing, please do. You're going to love it. Get this out of here. Okay, I'm going to cut this off of here. Okay, so let's bring this back in. And then this will be up on dimensionals. Thank you, Candy. Okay, so this is going to go here. So make sure it's centered. Okay, and then we're going to take the bubbles, and those are going to be on dimensionals. And then we'll see where everything lands. Perfect. Look at that. It's all perfect. Okay, so now this little handle we're going to put on with some glue. So it's going to go in right here. So this works out perfectly. All right. Then the crow is going to go here. So that needs a dimensional. Just one is fine with this. All right. I'm going to put the hands coming out here. One of them there. They're saying help. And then this one is going to go here. And it is going to cover up a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to lift that up a little bit. There. Okay, so let's do some more of the rhinestones here. Those. Let me see. I'll do one of these. Nope, that won't be seen there. We'll do one right here or right here. And then we'll do a couple of the small ones. One here and one up here. Okay. And a bow. Which card do you like better, the first or the second one? Here's the first one. They're both pretty cute, aren't they? Okay, now I need a glue dot. And this is going to go right here. Okay, so here is the second card. And then I just have to do the inside. And on the inside, I think we'll do, let me see. How about if we do the double toil and trouble on the inside. Let me see if I have a block. I have most of my blocks upstairs getting washed. After a while, you just have to really give them a good scrub. And what I do for my blocks is I use, you know, the Mr. Clean erasers. I put them in like a Tupperware bowl with sudsy water with Dawn dish soap. And I use the, what do you call it? The Mr. Clean erasers, and they work perfectly. Okay, so how about if we do a bird or a crow, okay? So cute. It's funny because I think in Canada, I don't think they do Halloween like we do in the States. I have some team members and friends that really go all out for Halloween. Isn't that cute? Okay, so we'll put this together. Ooh, let me turn that over. There's some ink on it. And I'll trim it up just a little bit. I know, isn't the cat so cute in this set? I love it. Look how cute that is. Okay, so here is your second card. I think it's so cute. It's so funny because sometimes I can whip these up really quickly, and today was one of those days that it just, everything flowed. Okay, so this is the last project, so let me bring this stuff in, and I'll show you what I die cut here. I die cut 2 of these, so I also die cut, because I like to carry the same elements through the whole group of projects. So I'm going to put this on with dimensionals, and I am going to use black dimensionals because if they show on top a little bit, I want it to be so you don't see white. Okay. I don't use black dimensionals very often, but I think today they need it. So I'm going to put this one right here. I cut this in half. Let me move that over. There. And this part I'm going to put down here. Okay. So we're going to put this on one of them. And I'll show you what I mean. Because see how you can see right there. And if they were white, you'd really see it. I actually took a magic marker to this one because I noticed it afterwards. So I have 2 of them. And then I have a piece here, which is 5 by 5.5. And the 5.5, no, the 5-inch side, it's scored at 1.5 and 3.5. And on the 5.5 side, it's scored at 2 and 3.5. So we're just going to fold on the score lines here. And then here. Okay, so we're going to cut the tabs out of here. So we're going to cut up here to the intersecting score line. Same here. And just cut it on an angle, miter it out. So, okay, just like that. So on this side, we're going to do the same thing. Okay. See how it bows up? That's the outside. So we're going to put the glue here and here. And what we're going to do is just fold this and hold that in. And what I do is put that directly to the bottom. Same here. Lift that up, fold that in, And that way, these aren't flapping around in the inside and holding, creating a problem for what you put inside here. Then this is going to have glue here and here. Oops. And these are just going to fold up like that and close. Okay, and since the seams, in this case, it really doesn't make that big of a difference because you don't see it at all. But I always like to do it the same every time. So the seams are in the back, so this would be the front. So we're going to put glue all over here. And so what we're going to do is make this even with the top of this. So I'm going to turn this upside down, put this even, and make sure it's even side to side. And I kind of just go like that so I know it's right up to the top. All right. And the same thing on this side. Make sure the inside, because there is a difference. You can feel the lip. So we're going to put this all the way to the top. Make sure from side to side that it's even. And I'm pressing down on it so it's touching the bottom. So it's even. And it's perfect, see? Okay, so this is 5/8 inch wide by 8.5. So we're going to put some tearing tape on this because I like the way that holds. Okay, where's the end? Here it is. So I'm just going to go here and here. And it really doesn't matter because we push it all the way to the bottom. And you'll see what I mean in a second. Now, if you wanted to, you can take your bone folder and kind of curl this a little bit to make it easier. See what I mean? All right, so then we're going to just take the things off here. There's my scissors. There they are. Okay, so we're going to push this all the way to the bottom and make it centered here. And same thing here. Okay, so it looks like that, a little cauldron purse. All right. Next, I have these two pieces, and this is what I die cut from the Greetings of the Season. I use this. So I just die cut one of the Granny Apple Green DSPs, and this is in the Brights collection. And then I die cut a white one. So we're going to take the memento. Oh, shoot. Hold on a second. I dropped it on my hand and I got ink. Look at that. Ink all over. Okay. So I have that and we're going to stamp. Where did that go? Here it is. Hocus Pocus. A little Hocus Pocus. So we're going to ink this up and stamp this right in here. And then, since I'm so clumsy, I'm going to close that up, bring in the peach pie, and we're going to stamp this here, here, and here. Bring back in the Granny Apple Green. Look how cute this little tag is. Now, ladies, I haven't mentioned my membership club. And if you're interested in joining my membership club, it's as low as $5 a month. and you get a PDF that you can use towards your business every single Monday, delivered to your mailbox. So if you're interested, you can visit my blog at stampinggala.com, and under memberships, you will find it there. So it's kind of cool. And I do have a $10 option as well for something a little bit more, where you get this the PDFs plus an additional um, PDF for a fun fold once a month, as well as a coupon, a 25% coupon for my PDF store for the ones that are that you don't that are like for classes to go and things like that. Okay, so this twine right here is old, but you can use just white or black. It doesn't matter. You may have this as well. I think this was from that Pets kit. All right, so now I have to tell you, I have these bags, and I get these from clearbags.com, and they're FCB ones. So I use these. You could use a shorter one because I cut this down, but this is what I have. So let me find where the opening is here. So I'm just going to cut some of this off, about that much. Now, normally I would put candy in here. However, I don't have any Halloween candy, but I do have a marshmallow pumpkin latte hand sanitizer. So pretend this is candy, and we're going to go ahead and tie a ribbon around this, because ribbon makes everything prettier, doesn't it? Oops. And when I tie ribbon on a bag, see how I take my fingers and hold those down so it doesn't all crunch up in the corner? Believe me, if it does that if you don't hold it. And then just finish off the bow. Okay, and before I put this in the package, I'm going to tie that tag on as well. It's easier that way. Okay, so I'm going to put this around here. And what I did was I brought it back around just like that. And you want it to hang down a little bit. Okay. Oops. Oh, it won't come in the front. Okay, so we're going to slide this in here. And I always, if you have to, you can put a little glue dot on there so it doesn't fall to the back. And I always like to open the bag up like that. And I am going to put a glue dot because I'm having a hard time with it staying where it needs to stay. I can find my glue dots. They're probably right in front of me. Here's some. So I'll take this and I'll put the glue dot actually on here and then just kind of stick this on there. Okay. So I hope you like these projects today. And as always, I offer the make and takes for free for placing a minimum $40 order by Sunday using my host code that I provide. And the host code today is right here. I hope that you'll check out, oh, I forgot to put the diamonds on there. I hope you'll check out my blog at stampinggala.com because I always have a lot of classes to offer and memberships and PDFs, things like that. And I think you'll find it beneficial. Also, if you're interested in hearing more about Stampin' Up, I would love to have you on my team. You can give me a jingle, or you can contact me through Facebook or my email, what have you, and I'd love to talk to you about it. I'd love to have you on my team. So here we go. Here are the projects. Get this in here. And I hope you like these. I think they turned out really cute today. Um, and I want to thank you so much for joining me on an unusual Friday. I hope you like the projects, and I appreciate you joining me and allowing me to earn your business. Thanks so much, and have a great night. Bye-bye.